Very good evening to everyone. All those who have joined, I can see the messages. Pavana, good evening. Pranit, good evening. Nandini, Gotami, Preetam, Banik, yeah, good evening. Can you just revert me? Mansi Gurav, yeah, good evening. Can anyone of you just tell me, is everything fine? My voice is audible, so okay, I can start with the session for the day. Yeah, 1 minute for another milestone. But before we start our journey for milestone, can anyone let me know if the voice is clear? Yeah, Jan, good evening. Just let me know if I'm clearly audible. Okay. Thank you, Pranit. Yes. Yeah, so here, welcome you all back for NTA UGC NET preparation for 2021 for paper 1. And today we are back with our live classes that is scheduled at 9 p.m. every day from Monday to Friday, and we are going to start with a new unit today, that is Teaching Aptitude. So in this unit itself also we are going to see the complete updated syllabus concept wise. At the same time, we will be dealing with MCQs also. I hope everything is fine, good to go, and then we can start with the day. Yes, good evening to everyone. Everyone has said good evening, so good evening to all. Instead of taking names, we will not waste time. So let's start with the day. Okay, yes, so every one of you know that this particular unit even consists of 5 questions. Now I'm talking from your UGC point of view, that is examination point of view. From this unit also you will be having 5 questions. Total number of questions will be 5 and total number of marks will be 10 marks. So for each question you have 2 marks. Okay, all those students who have joined, once again good evening to everyone. I can see some new students, so in case if you are not aware, please check the description box. We have already completed 2 units, that is higher education system and research aptitude with marathon. So if you want the links are already available in the description box. You can just check those and you can practice your session for both the units. Okay, so yes, without any delay, let's start with our Teaching Aptitude Unit 1, that is for your UGC NET Paper 1. And before we start, as in tradition, first let's understand what is the syllabus for this particular unit, and then we can go ahead with this details of this unit. Okay, so yes, this basically the syllabus is divided into 6 subunits. So if you can see, in total there are 6 subunits. Okay, starting with the first unit, subunit, that is teaching. So when we start with the first topic, that is nothing but it is teaching. So when I talk about teaching, as we know that the topic itself is teaching, so you have to understand what is the concept of teaching, what are the objectives. When we talk about objectives from general point of view and specific point of view. See, I'm just telling it in detail, but always the question comes as an objective. They are not going to tell you what are the specific objectives or what are general objectives. So let's understand it. There are general objectives of teaching and there are specific objectives of teaching. Everyone, those who have joined, please concentrate on the syllabus once. It will take some time for us to understand, because if you know your syllabus well, it becomes easier to understand the type of question and answer it. Okay. The next topic which you have in your syllabus is levels of teaching, and they have clarified that there are 3 levels, and definitely there is one question out of this which has been observed. Okay, so that is memory level, understanding level, reflective level, which we are going to do in detail, question wise also, topic wise also. Characteristics and basic requirements of teaching. So what is this? That is first topic will be cleared here itself. Okay. Moving ahead towards the topic number 2, it is learners' characteristics. Characteristics of adolescent and adult learners. Here many a times it has been observed that they are talking about the pedagogy also, that is a teaching pedagogy or andragogy. So there are questions based on that. But if you see, they are talking about academic characteristics, social characteristics, emotional characteristics and cognitive, that is related to your mind. Okay, and individual differences. So yes, there is in recent years there is also one question out of this. So it's obvious there is one question from here, this topic also. Then next you have is factors affecting teaching related to what? Teacher, learner, support material, instructional facilities, learning environment and institution. So these are the factors. So we are going to study each factor as per the questions. Next, a very, very important topic, okay, important in the sense definitely one question is seen out of this. Specifically nowadays they are talking about, see here how it is connected, methods of teaching in institutions of higher learning. So they almost they give a question as higher education, wherein they basically talk about what they talk about, the learner center methods. Okay, now because we have this learner center methods, offline versus online, wherein they give emphasizes more on Swayam Prabha and moves. Okay, so typically in start for 1 year there were questions on the full form of Swayam. You must have also seen it and many of you must know it. Okay, so now Swayam Prabha and moves, they have started adding questions. So here we should be very careful. Definitely one question comes from here. Okay, the next is support system. Now when we talk about teaching support system, many times it is observed that in ITC unit they just merge so that one question comes out of it. But yes, there is a question on this. And the new topic which they have added with this updated syllabus is the evaluation system, where they talk about elements and types of evaluation, that is basically in CBCS system, that is choice based credit system in higher education. Okay, computer based testing, innovations in evaluation system. So here you are going, see there are basically 6 subtopics, out of which 5 questions you are going to get out of it. Okay, now before I start moving ahead for this topic, it's like a request, or it's a suggestion or opinion from my end to you people. See, teaching aptitude, maybe there are some students who have done bachelor's in education, that is B.Ed course. So for them this subject goes bit easier because they have studied this as one of the subject in their B.Ed course. But for others, again, one thing I'll be telling you very clearly, do not apply your do not apply your perspective for every question. Many a times a question is from the teacher center or from the learner center, so you should understand the base of the question and then answer it. Many a times students make a mistake understanding from their own perspective and then answering it, which is very wrong. And then you keep on saying that this is like that. No, they see it either from the teaching point of view, learner's point of view, or from a basic scenario point of view. Kaushalya, even if you are from engineering background, no, that does not matter. Here when you are now, you have to think from the question point of view. What is the question focusing on? Is it focusing on a student or is it focusing on teacher? So student, I mean to say learner. So based on what, you have to try to answer the question. You will learn it, don't worry. It doesn't matter what your background is. You need to have a reading and a practice for this. That's how we do it for every unit. Okay, so yes everyone, once again good evening. I was just discussing the syllabus with everyone. So let's start with the questions now, because in this class I have always seen there is one drawback. Students they do not like theory a lot, but if I mix it with the question answers, they are happy to go through it. So that's how we are going to learn this unit also. We are going to take the questions, and for particular questions, if any theory comes, I'll be keeping on explaining that. Okay, and then we will go ahead. Second thing, in marathon, as you people know that when we are going to conduct a marathon of teaching aptitude, there is you are not able to find a playlist. Vikrant, I will get in touch with you, will get it, don't worry. You description box, you just see in playlist, everything is there, or check in the description box right now. You can get all the playlist of research aptitude as well as higher education system. Okay, if not, I think you were absent for marathon. I didn't see you in marathon. Even Pavana, I guess she was absent. Okay, don't worry, but you will get it. Okay, if it is not, I'll update once again, I'll cross check it. Okay, yes, so we were talking about what? We were talking about learning the concept in detail as and when the question arises, but in marathon we do not get that much time. So when you are attending the lectures, be ready with your notepad so that you list down all the important concepts, the topics, and some important notes. Okay, so yes, good to go now everyone. So we will start with our final MCQ patterns and understanding each question theory wise also. So here comes a first question for the day. Okay, little bit easier way I have kept it so that it is important for you to understand. Family is a means of what? Okay, is it informal education? Is it formal education? Is it non-formal education, or is it distance education? Vikrant, you can just subscribe you can hit the bell icon so that you can get the notification very clearly. From Monday to Friday, I take the live classes every day at 9 p.m. sharp. 9 p.m. the classes starts. Okay, so I've started getting answers. Vaishnavi, very good. Family is a means of what? Now this topic is basically from the this question is basically, just a minute, okay, I'll just get just a second. Okay, yes, this topic is basically from the topic called as forms of education. So forms of education, if you know, you will be able to answer this question correctly. Okay, so I've started getting the answers. Okay, very correct. Yes, so the answer for this question is informal education. Now many of you, in case if you do not know, let's have a look. Okay, let's understand what exactly is that. Okay, so here you have Venkatesh, good evening. So here you have a topic called as forms of education. So let's now understand this forms of education. What are they? There are three forms of education, that is formal, informal and non-formal. Okay, so when we talk about formal education, okay, formal education, that is which is one provided like schools, colleges and universities. Okay, now the one which is called as informal, it happens automatically or as per the time with the help of family, friends, peer group, society. So that is informal education or form of education. And when I talk about non-formal, so it is systematically organized activity which is carried with the help or carried for formal education. For example, courses which are taken with the help of correspondence mode, where you can continue with your employment, plus you can get yourself educated. So that type of mode is called as non-formal education. So when I talk about formal education, that is our schools, colleges and universities plays an important role in formal education. When I talk about informal education, that is the family, friends and society. And when we talk about non-formal education, where you get distance or correspondence mode of education. I hope it is very clear, a very easy topic to go. But you should know that apart from what are the forms, so there are basically three forms. There can be a confusing question in easy form but a confusing way. So three forms, that is formal, informal and non-formal. Okay. Yes, distance education, that's what I said, Nalini. Distance education or correspondence education. You can use both the terms. Is it clear? Okay, fine. So let's now move ahead. Let's go for the next topic. The right answer is informal education. Okay, now let's go for the next topic or next question. Now see, the next question on the screen, everyone, that is your question number 2. So accordingly, just keep on answering. The main purpose of using information and communication technology for classroom teaching is your options. Nalini, sorry, I just got disconnected with your link. In case if you have any doubt, just put it. I will get back to you. Okay. So the second question I'm talking about, the main purpose of using ICT for classroom teaching is what? Making the classroom instructions interesting, keep students' attention in the class, divert students' attention in the class, or to optimize learning outcomes of teaching. Okay, read the question very carefully. They are talking about what? They are talking about using information, communication and technology for classroom teaching. So what will be the purpose, main purpose out of it? Is it to make the classroom instructions interesting? Yes, everyone has started giving answers. Okay. Nalini, I have given an option for distance education. I really am extremely sorry, I'm not getting what you're trying to convey. I'll get back to you. Okay, so yes, everyone has given a right answer for this, but still let me make it clear for those who are not yet clear with this. See, we are talking about ICT. Okay, and we are talking about classroom teaching. So what is the main purpose is that making the classroom instructions interesting? No, that is not not main aim of ICT from classroom teaching. Keeping students attention in the class, see, they are students, basically they will get diverted, so this is not possible. Diverting the attention which is negative, which will not think of. Optimizing learning outcomes out of teaching, yes, that is, ensuring that your learning outcomes, okay, are clearly understood by the students, and it is, clearly working in the same way which you want as a teacher. So that is the main purpose of using information technology in the classroom teaching. Is it clear? Yes. So the right answer is your option number D. Is it clear? Next, let's go for option, that is our question number 3. Now please read the question clearly. Okay, option D has given us distance education. Okay, fine. Nalini, I'll see that question once again. I'll come to you with the question once again. So let's start with the flow now. Okay, I'll come to it. Don't worry. Which of the following factors have been labeled as social competence in influencing learning? Now please read it very clearly. Social competence in influencing learning. Okay, so whether it is, now here I hope everyone has understood the keywords. Factors they are talking, that is social competence in learning, that is which influence learning. So what is that? Socio-economic status, whether it is motivation, whether it is intelligence, that is general and specific, or whether it is emotional well-being. So understand the word social competence and then start giving me the answer. Okay, 3D, 3C, all mixed answers I am getting. That's the reason I repeated. Okay, very clearly. Yeah, Bhuvana, completely, Neelam, Bhuvana has. Now I am starting getting a track of answers, a patch of answers, one with one option, one with another option. You need to understand the word. I'm giving the hint clearly over here. There are only few students who have got the answer right. Others have not given a correct answer. See, read the question very carefully. They're talking about the factors. Okay. Now, which factors? The factors which are called as social competence. Okay. And which influences learning. Social. See the word very clearly. Even if you have read it wrong. Now, again I have read the question for you. So, please start reading it very carefully. If you want, you can change the answer, but understand it very well. Okay. So, when I talk about this question, that is talking about what? It is talking about, yes, Poonam, this is here. This is all previous year questions. Some questions I have changed, but not here, ahead little bit. Okay. So let's see that. Okay. So now when we talk about social competence, we talk about what? We talk about social economic status, motivation, intelligence, emotional. So now I'm coming to the answer. Yes, social competence means what? I'm giving it. Babita, just see. I'll just change the slide for you people so that you understand. See what we are, a right answer exactly here is option number C. Now how? Here the most important word is social competence. When we talk about social competence, it means that one which consists of social, emotional and behavioral skills which are useful for social adaptation. If you want to get yourself adapted socially, these things are very important. So out of the given options, which are those? Those are social economic status, those are motivation, and those are emotional well-being. Intelligence is not the social acceptance which is needed. So these are the three options which are important or which are labeled as the factors as social competence for learning. So your right option is option number C, that is consisting of option number A, that is social economic status, option number B, that is motivation, and option number D, that is emotional well-being. Okay. Yes, Bhuvana, I think many of you did little silly mistake. Even Pranab, you have done a silly mistake in giving me answer as B. But intelligence will not come as social competence. Okay. Fine, no problem. I hope it is very clear with everyone. Okay. Now let's move ahead. Yes. Okay. KSO Pune got the right answer. Congratulations. Okay. So let's go ahead. Now this is a very frequent question which was seen in almost all the shift papers of 2019. Okay, but this was in 2006 this question appeared, and then suddenly in 2019 this question was seen in every shift paper. Now let's understand what it is. Actually this question is in very detail. I am going to take part A today, and in the next classes I'll take part B. Okay, so let's understand what the question is. Identify the sequence. Now they are telling us to identify the sequence. Sequence is nothing but the order. Okay, the order or a sequence which correctly indicates order for ensuring teaching learning activities in constructivist approach. Constructive approach. The meaning is constructive approach. So they have given the options. Explore. You can see all the options are same. Now you need to arrange them in the sequence. Now those who have given me a very quick answer and a very right answer, good, but all the answers are wrong. Okay, so see properly. Okay, this is a factual question actually. Explore, engage, these are the steps or these are the sequences. Explore, explain, engage, extend and evaluate. So you can see all the options are same, but you have to arrange options in a sequence. So which is the right sequence? Till now only one answer was right. 5E model of teaching. It is also called as constructive models. There are two approaches. Vikrant, I will cover almost 7 units and other 3 units are going to be covered by some other ma'am. Okay, so I have 7 units right now with me. So is it clear? So let's go and understand what is the concept. Okay, some answers are right, but I hope the students are aware because this was a frequent question of 2019 which was seen only after 2006. So let's understand this concept. Okay, now see. Here we are talking about what? Constructive teaching, which is based on the belief that learning occurs as learners are actively involved in the process of meaning and knowledge construction. It means you are constructing something rather than just passively receiving the information. So we are talking about this is 5 model of technology. But in teaching there is a concept called as constructive approach, Pranav. This is also related to that. Okay, so let's understand, because I have not taken the whole concept today. We are going to the other one is behavioristic approach. Yes, there are a lot of approaches, but I'm not going to teach all the approaches today. As I said, based on the questions I'll be going slowly with the lectures. So let me just complete this for a moment. So we are talking about what? We are talking about constructive teaching. So what basically is constructive teaching? Constructive teaching is nothing but a process through which you get the knowledge, okay, as a constructive knowledge rather than just getting the passive information. Okay, you get an active information. That is the first meaning. Then in this, the role of teacher in social. Now see, there are 2 constructive approach. One is cognitive and one is social. Okay, which I'm going to take in my next class. There are 2 approaches of constructive teaching. The first approach is cognitive, okay, and the second approach is social constructive approach. So here the role of a teacher in the social constructive approach is that to build the students with knowledge, okay, and to control the existence of the student during the teaching learning process in classroom. And for that, the correct sequence of teaching is engage the students, explore, okay, explain them, extend it, and then evaluate it. Okay, so these are the processes which you engage the students into, and at the end you go for what? You go for evaluation. So this has been commonly seen. Okay, now they can put it in another way. So we are going to do the second part of this in the coming lectures. So here, is it clear with everyone? Okay, 5E of 5 model of technology, I'll get connected to that, Pranav, also, because right now many students may be fresh with the topic, so I can't just completely hit with a new concept. Okay, so let's go slowly and gradually. I hope this is very clear with everyone. This concept is very clear. This is just a part. I have to do the part, extend it in the next coming lectures. Is it clear? So the right answer for this was option was engage the students, explore, explain, I did a mistake, evaluate and extend, that is extend and evaluate. Okay, I guess yes, I have not arranged in a correct order. That is my bad, sorry. But the right option is this. That is engage, explore, explain, extend and evaluate. Because I was only jumbling the options, so I didn't get it correctly. Okay. So I'll just correct this afterwards. Okay. Now I hope everyone is correct with the concept. That was my intention, to give the concept very clearly. Okay. Now let's go to the fifth question for the day. Now when we are talking about the fifth question, now see, read the fifth question very properly. The fifth question is about the compositional skills and creativity. Now see, read it very carefully. The compositional skills and creativity in presentation of students can be most effectively evaluated by which of the following test? Whether it's an objective test, whether it is an essay type of test, whether it is a short answer test, or whether it is a projective type of test. Okay, yes, Veena, grace marks. Yes, you'll definitely get grace marks like UGC NET. Okay, so grace mark for the question. Now, when we are talking about Ammu and Vikrant, I read your questions, but I'll come to you because I already started with this question. So, the compositional skills and creativity in presentation of students. So here, no, please remember, this can be your catchy word to answer the question. It is reflected in which type of test it will be reflected. See, objective type of test, it's like an MCQs where you can't see it. Essay type of test, yes, but then let us see the other options also. Short answers, no, you can't, that creativity will not be reflected. And projective type of test is basically related to one concept which is in the part of psychology. So here also you will understand only the emotions and feelings in projective, not the creativity. So the right answer here goes is definitely Venkatesh, no, the right answer here goes is the option number 2, that is what? Essay type of test. Okay. Now, when we talk about essay type of test, okay, it is the test where you can see a lot of creativity among the students. Okay, students who do not know what is projectivity test, okay, yes, composition is also part of essay. Yes, Sapnaja, composition is also part of essay. Yes, Pranav, very correctly, projective type of test is a psychological test, okay, which talks about the personality test designed to let a person respond to the hidden emotions and conflicts, internal conflicts. Okay, so that is basically a projective type of test. Okay, Vikrant, yes, very soon MS set also I'll be coming, and you will get all the notifications. Only when you hit the bell icon you will get everything properly. Okay, so you will get that also. Is it clear? So question number 5, everyone is clear, and please do not ignore this. When I have told meaning of projective type of test, it means in the coming questions we are going to use this. So just be careful about this projective type of test also. Okay, so let's move ahead now. Let's go for question number 6, a very important topic. Okay, which of the following is a massive open online course platform created by Ministry of Human Resource Development, that is Government of India? Yes, 9 to 10 p.m. Vikrant. So whether it is Pratham, whether it is Swayam, whether it is Future Learn, or whether it is Open Learn. Maybe many of you know the answer for this, but I have taken this topic purposely because I am going to discuss the topic of Swayam. Okay. Vikrant, okay, the answer is 2. Okay, fine. Yes, a very hot topic with UGC NET since 2019. So let's understand. Okay, 100% correct answers. Okay, I have got. Okay, so let's go with the topic and understand the topic of Swayam. Okay, now little bit we are going to talk about Swayam. So just concentrate, everyone. The very first thing is the full form. Okay, this has been seen in many of the questions. That is Study Web of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. An Indian massive open online course, that is MOOC platform, which is available, which was launched by Ministry of Human Resource Development, including NEPTIL, IIT Madras and Google and Persistent Systems. Okay, here, this is the question. See, this is I have already highlighted. Okay, here, what are the 3 principles, or what are the principles of Swayam? That is assess, equity and quality. Okay, very, very important. Then, what is our objective? This question has never been asked. You may get in higher chances of this, so just remember this very well. digital divide accessible to online education for students who have been so far untouched by digital revolution. Okay, so it is basically what, basically in order to give a digital revolution, especially to those students who have been untouched. Okay, so this is basically objective of Swayam, so that is very, very important. Okay, Amu, I didn't read your I read but I skipped that message. So no, literature I don't take that. Okay, so this is the main objective of Swayam. Then free entry to web course in advanced education, high school, skills sector under Digital India. So this is the basic objective of Swayam. Okay, that is one of the students has already written, that is free accessibility to all. That may be a very easy word to recognize, but sometimes and this particular sentence they can twist the question out of this, so just make a note of it. Okay, then going ahead, that is which teaches what? Swayam, under Swayam you have subjects ranging from 9th standard to post graduation according to the convenience and time, convenience of time and way free of cost. Okay, so we are going to extend it. I mean to say, when we see Swayam Prabha, that time we are going to learn more about this also. Certification. Now when I talk about Swayam certification, registration is required, which is compulsory for final examination, which has a payment mode, that is nominal fees to avail the certificate. Okay, so now when we talk about this certificates, now the great thing is that it is it is in the form of credits. Okay, if you especially for teachers as well as for students also, the credits are counted as per the academic records which has happened from 2016. So that this is the basic aim, or this is the basic benefit of certification. And if you see it is really very good, you can also, even I have done Swayam certification and it's really helpful. Okay, now when we talk about courses, which courses does it undertakes? It undertakes computer science, language, mathematics. Here they can confuse you, so just be careful. Arts, entertainment, management, general subjects, library and education, which are taught by more than 1,000 selected faculty members. Okay, in the form of digital platform itself. Okay, Vikrant, my second paper is management. Okay, I take management as my second paper. Now this specific slide, the choice is yours if you want to take a screenshot. 9 national coordinators of Swayam. Anyways, these full forms are going to be useful in many ways. Okay, in more than one unit. Okay, especially either for match the following or understanding the full form questions. So you can take down this if you want. That is 9 national coordinators starting from AICT, that is NEPTIL, UGC, CC, NCRT, NIOS, IGNOU, IIMB, that is Institute of Management, Bangalore, and NITTTR. Okay, now here for this, just for your understanding. Okay, now here full form I have written at the same time, just to make it easier for you and one glance study you can remember this. I have written the full form, at the same time I have written what these institutes are for. Okay, so for every institute or every national coordinator I have done that, so you can take the screenshot if you want it. And just for your understanding, or to make it clear, see, this is the way you can get a question. This is one of the question. I have just little bit changed it in the form of match the following, where you can get the aims and the which national coordinators are maintained for what. So whether it is school education, whether it is distance education, whether it is undergraduation, or whether it is post graduation. This is just an understanding. It can be in any form, just to tell you that how they can twist the questions from the national coordinators also. So you should be very clear with the full forms, with their names, and with their what they are what they are aimed for. So that should be very clear with every one of you. Is it clear? Now coming to the last topic, that is quadrants. Okay, there are 4 quadrants of Swayam. That is, yes, there is 100% Nilim. Yes, there is 100% question on this. The only thing is that you it's unpredictable. Okay, so assessment, e-tutorial, e-content, and discussion forums, these are the 4 quadrants which have been seen, that is for Swayam. Okay, so what is required till now I have given. I'll keep on updating the things as and when in the coming lectures, but regarding to Swayam, we have done what exactly the full form is, what is the objective, what it teaches, what are the quadrants, who are the national coordinators, and which subjects do they handle. So till date, this is important, and in coming slides I'll keep on updating the things as and when I come across the things. Okay, I hope it is very clear. Okay, little bit I think there is a laziness in the students, so let's go quickly to the next question and get it properly. Okay, now here actually this is for your information, because students keep on asking. If you see the question was having Pratham as one of the option, Future Learn as one of the option, and Open Learn as one of the option. So here I have just added the notes for you, so you should be knowing, because here you can get a question. I mean to say, I was just reading it across, so I have just highlighted it very carefully. Okay, Pratham is one of the non-governmental organization of India itself, okay, which focuses on high quality, low cost, and replicable interventions. It means that one reproduced process, okay, in order to understand the gaps in educational system, which work directly with children and youth. Okay, and they have a concept or approach that is called as teaching at the right level. That this approach, that is in bracket I have written the abbreviation also, and it is demonstrated and proven impactful as child learning outcome, and it is adapted outside India also. So there can be a question, so you have to be ready from all 360-degree angle. Omar, that's what the slide I have given. The slide is to explain the different options which I have given there. So Pratham is the first one. Okay, when we talk about Future Learn, it's a British digital education platform which was founded in December 2012. The company is jointly owned by the Open University and Seek Limited. Again, it is a massive open online course. That's the platform, and has the fresh update, that is a March 2020 update. It has included many international partners, including industry and government also. Okay, yes, blended learning and flip-flop learning, Vikrant, I'm going to take it in my blended I mean to say, see what I said, in one class I can't crunch everything and give, otherwise everything will be like a bouncer, you will not remember. So this is my style of teaching. With every class I bring new concepts. So in coming classes, blended learning, okay, flip-flop learning method, that is also will come. Basically it's it's a combination 50-50, but just keep yourself some time. Like some students are very new to this concept, so I just go little bit slowly. Okay, I hope it's clear with you. In the coming lecture I'll be taking everything. Now yes, so I hope Future Learn also it's clear with you. Now Open Learn, it's an educational website that it's UK Open University contribution to educational resource projects and free, home of free, that is open learning in from the Open University. So these are the just updated knowledge which you need to just keep it for yourself. Okay, yes, so I hope it is great to go now. Yes, so little bit gap we have got. Now I'm coming to question number 7, and I hope with question number 6 I've explained you some content of Swayam, which will be keeping on updated in the coming lectures. What is Pratham, what is Future Learn, and what is Open Learn is clear now. Okay, yes, so now let's go to question number 7. Very easy question. I knew it is very easy to put, but just for a change so that you come to back to the normal. So which of the following comprises of teaching skills? That is blackboard writing, questioning, or explaining, or all above. So which is the right answer for this? Yes, question number 7 on screen. Everyone back to normal now. Some students doze off in theory classes, so back to normal everyone. Yes, very very easy question. Vaishnavi has already started. Okay, Vikrant has a very unique way of answering the questions. Okay, great. Initially I didn't get it, but now I got your style, what your style is. Okay, fine. So everyone with the right answer, yes. So yes, it's all. Okay, so teaching comprises of blackboard, okay, traditional form, questioning, explaining, and all the above. Okay, so these are all nothing but the teaching skills. So this, we don't have marathon, so no +2 or no bucket score, so that will come very soon. So now we are going to question number 8. Okay, which of the following statement is most appropriate? Teachers can teach, teachers help can create in a student a desire to learn, lecture method can be used for developing thinking, and teachers are born. Okay, now please concentrate. This is what I was talking about. They are talking about which statement. Okay, yes, Bhumesh, good evening. You're late, I guess. Yes, sometimes we need ML questions. Okay, so Pune, I didn't get what is ML middle level. If it is not wrong, if I'm abbreviated, so just tell me the full forms. Okay, so yes, which of the following statement is most appropriate? Okay, students have started answering the question. Great. So you should read this question very carefully. So yes, now everyone, don't change your styles of answering. Answer me in a very traditional way. Okay, so yes, the right answer is teachers help can create a student a desire to learn. Okay, that is very important, because before doing anything there has to be a desire, and then only things can be taken ahead. So teachers help can create a desire to learn for a student, and this is most of the appropriate statement for the question. Okay, so the right answer here is that is option number B. I hope it is correct, Vitamna. Aishwarya, what's happened? Swapnaja, what happened? No. Here the right answer is teachers help can create a desire in a student to learn. That is the right answer. Vikrant, yes, if you want concept topic wise, then you have to at the end, when whatever number I give, there you have to subscribe and just get in touch with the number. You will get everything concept wise also. Okay, so yes, some students are not liking that. We have to take care of everyone, no? Now let's go for question number 9. Which of the following statement is correct? Okay, so syllabus is a part of curriculum. Syllabus is an annexure to curriculum. Curriculum is the same in all educational institutions affiliated to university, that is a particular university. Syllabus is not same in all the educational institutions affiliated to a particular university. Now this is one of the previous year question, no doubt, but I guess students are very clear with the term syllabus and curriculum, and that's the reason this question I have taken. Okay, I may get all the right answers most probably, because they must have revised it somewhere, but in detail we should understand the concept of curriculum and syllabus in detail. So the answers are right. I don't know how many of you are very clear with the concepts. Okay, no, Vikrant, the answer is wrong. Okay, let's see. Bhuvana, no, it's year levels, no, here only 2 concepts are clearly discussed, that is syllabus and curriculum. So let's understand this concept very well. Okay, just pay attention. Maybe the question can be twisted, so you should know in and out of this topic. Now yes, syllabus is a part of curriculum, but let's understand in a different way now. Okay, so let's see. Now what is syllabus? Syllabus is a document that contains all the portion of the concepts covered in the subject. Okay, so a specific subject, it talks about a specific subject. Now curriculum is the overall content taught in an educational system or a course. Okay, so that is curriculum. So when we see the meaning itself, it's understood that our answer is syllabus is a part of curriculum. Okay, but then this cannot be a question every time, so we have to understand it very well. Origin, it's not of your importance, but still syllabus is a Greek term, whereas curriculum is a Latin term. Set for, now yes, as I said, syllabus is set for an individual subject, whereas curriculum is set for a course. Okay, a course. Now when we talk about nature, syllabus is descriptive, whereas curriculum is perspective. So when I'm telling perspective, it means the rules, regulations which are formed as per the course. That is the meaning over here. Okay, now when we talk about scope, syllabus has a narrow scope, whereas curriculum has a wider scope. Set out by what? It is an exam board. Okay, here it is as per the governments or the administration of the college, institute or school. term, it is for a fixed term, normally a year. Okay, now depends, semester pattern or a year pattern. And this is curriculum is till the course last. And uniformity, when we talk about uniformity about syllabus, uniformity varies from teacher to teacher. Okay, subject teacher, from one subject teacher to another subject teacher. Another is same, that is curriculum is same for all the teachers, okay, which they have to follow, and they can use their creativity and innovation in order to make their subject easy for the students. Okay, no, Vikrant, I'm taking classes unit wise, but I pick up the units randomly. Okay, I'm not following the sequence of this. I did first unit number unit higher education system 9, then I came to research, and then I have now taking teaching aptitude. Okay, now hope it is very clear with everyone. Here course, this one, Thomas, what is the meaning of course? Course, it means a stream, you can say, a particular stream. That is the meaning of a course over here. So if I'm talking about, let's take an example. If I'm talking about Bachelors of Arts, so the curriculum for Bachelors of Arts, that is for 3 years. Okay, it's an undergraduation 3 years. If I'm talking about Masters of Arts, it's for 2 years. So that is a 2 years course or a 3 years course, depending upon what course you're doing or what stream you're doing. Is it clear? So please remember this very well, because many a times we just blindly follow previous year questions, and there where the UGC NTA NET gets you, red hand, they catch you. So just understand the topics very clearly and make a note of it and keep. Is it clear? So hope, if I'm just clearing the ink in case if anyone wants to take it as a screenshot. Okay, so let's move now to the next question. So right answer is what? Syllabus is a part of what? Syllabus is a part of curriculum. Is it clear? Now let's go for question number 10. Okay, today we are a little bit lazy, I think, after 2 days gap. So let's speed up now. Which of the following statement is not correct? Not correct. Okay, lecture method can develop reasoning. I hope everyone is reading it very clear. In marathon, I have seen how blindly you people read. So just understand it very well. Okay. Now, lecture method can develop reasoning, or lecture method can develop knowledge. Lecture method is one-way process, or during lecture method, students are passive. So what is the correct statement? What as per the answer? Okay. Okay. Vikrant, no. Students are getting wrong answers. Thomas, why syllabus differ from teacher to teacher? Syllabus? Yes, obvious syllabus, it means that I said the teaching method, the skills, what type of teaching technique they use. That's the reason it can differ. I mean, what I teach is not compulsory. Other teacher also may be teaching in the same way. Maybe she is much better than me. I'm not equally compatible, or it can be vice versa. Okay, Thomas. So let's see what's the right answer. I guess students have not read this. See, what is the question? Before I come to the final answer, let me read the question very carefully for you. Which of the following statement is not correct? Now, if you are saying lecture method can develop reasoning, yes, I mean to say it can develop reasoning. No, lecture method cannot develop reasoning at all. Okay, it is critical thinking, it means. So it will never develop. It's like, it's in a passive, only one, it's a one-way process. So if you say one-way process, it is a one-way process. It can develop knowledge, yes, though it is a one-way process, or though it's a passive, but it helps to get knowledge. And during lecture method, students are passive, yes. So these all statements are right, but which is not correct? Lecture method can develop reasoning, which is not correct. And so the right answer here is, yes, see, now there are the options. Students start saying, I didn't see it, but if you don't see it in your final examination, -2. Reasoning is applying logic. Yes, very good. You can take it as, applying logic or critical thinking. You can put it in that way also. But here the right answer is what? The right answer is option number A. Still now I'm getting wrong answers, everyone. Option number A is the right answer. Okay. Now, let's go for question number 11. Today we are really little lazy. Now, the main objective of teaching at higher education. What is the main objective of teaching? Now, read, there are two words. One is teaching and one is higher education. So, what is the main objective of teaching in higher education? To prepare students to pass examination, to develop the capacity to take decisions, to give information, to motivate students to ask questions during the lecture. So, what is the main objective of teaching in higher education? How it's one way? Hanmant, lecture is one way only, no, unless and until your teacher does not take, I mean to say, see, it's in traditional form. In case if your teacher is not interactive, it is going to be one way itself. Okay? Hanmant, I hope your doubt is clear. Yes, I have started getting answers for 11th now. Some are right, some are wrong, some mix. Okay, some are, yes, now going right. Still there are some wrong answers also. So when I talk about the main objective of teaching at higher education, see, the question is talking about what? The question is talking about teaching. Very correct. But they have immediately given higher education. So when you want to talk about higher education, okay, see, it is basically to develop the capacity of taking decisions, okay, that is reflective level. Actually, it is not connected to levels of teaching, but reflective level, where your education should be reflected, and that happens when you develop the capacity of taking decision. Okay, so here the right answer is your option number B. Okay, I'll just take you to option number B, and then this is basically objectives of teaching. See, these are very important points. Please try to understand. Objectives are basically divided into two: specific and general. When we talk about general, it's overall personality, shaping the behavior. Now here normally you get the question or modification of behavior. That is one of the important topic which has been seen very oftenly in this last 2 years. Okay, then to adjust to the new environment, that is adaptability. Okay, to encourage students to learn, that is to create a desire to learn. To acquaint them with the content of the subject, it means knowledge. Okay, at the same time, specific, to develop critical and logical thinking, that is, you can also write reasoning. Okay, to create interest in the study, to develop understanding, and to develop knowledge. So basically when I talk about this, Vikrant, option 4, see, that's what I told you, to motivate students to ask question during the lecture. Okay, what they are saying, in higher education, this is very fine when the students are at, at a secondary higher education. Okay, so that you inculcate the habit of, giving them the confidence to speak. But not at higher education. Higher education students already have the confidence. You need to develop the capacity to take the decisions. If you, Vikrant, I don't know what is your background. I'll give you a quick example. If you're talking about master courses, okay, basically, why the concept of MBA started working well, because why people at engineers even started coming to take this management courses, because management courses started giving that platform of taking the decision powers. So that was with the help of role play, simulation, which was done, a case study which was done as as a part of syllabus in their higher education. And that's the reason the main aim of higher education is what, with respect to teaching, is to develop the capacity to take the decision. Okay. Yes, main objective in HR, I got it, ma'am. Okay, so please just get connected. Yeah, even if you're from computer science, Vikrant, see, even you're handling a team. Okay, so what you want, you are a boss. In absence of you, your team members should able to take a decision, and this when they will get only when they are taught, and when this will not be taught in school or college, this will only be taught in higher education. Why? Because that is the capacity or maturity where they learn. Is it clear? I hope it is very clear now. Okay, still if you are from a computer science background, I help you to clear the concept. Okay, now let's go to question number 12. Teacher uses visual aids to make learning what? Simple, knowledgeable, quicker, interesting. Teacher uses visual aids, okay, for to make learning what? Simple, knowledgeable, quicker, interesting. Now just put yourself in the same question and answer this question. Like for example, without the PPT or without, if anything, I just keep on speaking. What will happen? What will not be created? And that's how you need to clear this answer. Yes, question number 12, everyone. Answer for question number 12. Yes, very good, Ritesh. Yes, Mahipal, after a long time seeing you, you are not there in the marathon, I guess. Okay, very good. So yes, basically when we talk about teacher uses visual aids for what? Teacher uses visual aids for making the things interesting. I mean to say making concept interesting. Okay, very good. Yes. So it's easier. So I won't waste much time on this and let's move ahead. Okay, just a second. Just a minute. I'll just take a next question for you people so that you can read and give me the answer for that. Okay. Yes, that is question number 13. Everyone on the screen. The teacher's role at higher education level is to what? Now see, teacher's role at higher education. So what is that? Provide information to students, promote self-learning in students, okay? Encourage healthy competition among students or help students to solve their personal problem. The teacher's role at higher education level. Now please read it from higher education point of view. Higher education. So be very careful, okay? Yes. Now some students have started answering correctly. Yes. Now you know how to connect that higher education and teaching should fall in place. Yes, very good. So basically the role of teacher in higher education is this will see information providing is not possible, healthy competition is not there, to solve the personal problems it's out of the way. So basically it is what? To promote self learning in students, okay? And self learning, that's how they will develop their ability. That's the right answer. Yes, so let's go for now quickly question number 14 everyone. So when we talk about question number 14, which of the following teachers would like the most? Okay, now please read this question very carefully. Which of the teachers? It means students like which of the teachers? Teachers who are punctual, teachers who are having research aptitude, teachers who are loving and having idealistic philosophy, or teacher who often amuses his or her student. Amuses, it means to entertain. To entertain. Here amuses, it means to entertain. Okay. So which of the students are oftenly liked? Okay. So what does this means? Yes. Okay. Yes. So here also very good. I mean some of them have taught it. No. Your students are doing a mistake. Now yes. Now don't say that, ma'am. From you, everyone has given the answer from their own point of view. Okay. See, when we talk about this teaching, now please understand this question is very bit tricky. Okay, where you feel that everything. Definitely your teacher who entertains is not be liked. Okay, teacher who is punctual will be liked, no doubt. But suppose that teacher is punctual and does not have any skills, what is the use of that punctual teacher? Okay, then if the teacher is loving and having idealistic philosophy, but that philosophy is not able to give you knowledge of the subject or content of the subject, what is the use of this teacher? It's not. So basically the teacher should have the research aptitude. Okay, teacher should see, when I talk research aptitude, I have taught you this unit. Okay, if you remember the characteristics, what we learned everything. The teacher should be systematic, should be logical, should have critical thinking, should be rational, should be empirical. Okay, everything comes under research aptitude. So if I talk about punctual, or if I talk about idealistic, then they are just focusing one quality. But if I take research aptitude, it includes every quality. Is it clear? Okay. Now, question number 15 on the screen, everyone. Okay. Maximum participation of students is possible in teaching through. Maximum participation of students. Okay, Bhuvana, yes, you are there. What happened? If you have any doubt, just let me know. Okay. Maximum participation of students is possible in teaching through what? Okay. Is it discussion method? Is it lecture method? Is it audio visual aids, or it is textbook method? Yes, K. So Puni, your primary schooling choice is D. Yes, I know, but here we have to go with the choice of UGC NET, not ours rather than. Okay. Yes. So very good, everyone. This question is easy. You should just think properly. Yes. Participation of students when you make your class interactive. And for that, which method do you adopt? You adopt discussion method. So the right answer is what? The right answer is discussion method. Okay. Yes. Now, question number 16 on screen, everyone. Okay. Micro teaching. Very important concept. Micro teaching. Micro teaching is most effective for the student teacher as what? Any student here who has done B.Ed should know the answer 101%. Micro teaching is what? During the during the practice teaching, after the practice teaching, before the practice teaching, or none of the above. Okay. So this is one of the previous year question. So if they know very well, they have given the right answer. But if they do not know the concept, so let's do it. Okay, let's understand. The answer is during the practice. Okay. So basically, what is micro teaching? Micro teaching is nothing but a technique which aims to prepare teacher candidates, the future teachers, to the real classroom setting. Okay. This is a concept which was even added by Brent and Thomas. 1996 this concept was given. So basically, those who are all taking the teacher training, that is B.Ed and D.Ed courses, okay, they know these things very well. Micro teaching is also defined as a teaching technique specially used to train teachers systematically by allowing them to experiment main teacher behaviors. And the objectives behind this is to enable the teacher trainees to learn and assimilate new teaching skills, to enable teacher trainee to master number of teaching skills, like for example blackboard teaching or controlling the class management, maintaining the discipline, okay, all this, teaching aids, using teaching aids, okay. Then to enable teacher trainee to gain confidence in teaching. So these are the basic things which are very, very important when we talk about what? When we talk about the teacher, okay, that is teaching at micro level. Okay, Vikrant, you have raised a doubt about micro and macro teaching. Okay, fine. Now when I talk about micro teaching, see, micro teaching basically, it's what, it is a training, okay, which is given to the teacher trainee, the future teacher, the teachers who are going to, who are going to become the future teacher. So before they are graded as the teachers, they have a sessions. There are some, when I did it, it was 10 sessions it was. For one subject you have to take 10 sessions. So 10 sessions in the schools. Okay. So when you do that, at that time, this particular things, in that you have already your teacher supervisor who supervises you, and you have to act like an actual teacher in the class, and that is like a training which is given to you in order to become a future teacher. But a lot of things have been observed: your board skills, your teaching aid skills, your handwriting, your class control skills. So this is micro teaching. Now when we talk about macro teaching, it is the teaching which actual teacher provides an instruction to the class, okay, within the extended period of time. Like for example, within a period of time, like maybe 50 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So the activities done at that level, it's called as macro teaching. Okay, I gave it very shortly because you don't know. So if you don't know micro teaching concept, it will be very difficult when I take macro teaching also. Is it clear? It's included in the syllabus of B.Ed curriculum. Yes, those who have done, they will be able to understand. And macro is basically, it's like, it's your classroom teaching as a teacher. So that is called as macro. Is it clear? So let's, yes. Ashraf, I think it's time for you to go, but there are 3 more questions left. But yes, tomorrow class will be at 9 p.m. itself. Okay. Now, let's go for this. There are only 2-3 questions left, so we'll just complete it. I don't want to disturb the schedule. Which is the least important factor in teaching? Okay, question number 17 on screen, everyone. So which is the least important factor of teaching or in teaching? Punishing the students, maintaining discipline, lecturing in an impressive way, and drawing sketches and diagram on the blackboard. It's very easy answer. Okay, lots of chats I have seen. Okay, very group healthy discussion is going on in the group on the chat, so you people can just refer it, and important points you can write and take it. Okay. Yes, so okay, very good. So which is the least important factor in teaching in India which we avoid? That is punishing the students. Okay, this is in realistic base, the picture is something else. Okay, but here NTA point of view, it is definitely least factor is punishing the students. Okay, yes. Then next is question number 18 on the screen. Verbal guidance. Now, verbal guidance is least effective in learning of what? Verbal guidance is least effective in learning of what? Aptitude, skills, attitudes, or relationship? What is the right answer? Question number 18 on the screen, everyone. Okay, whether it is verbal guidance, least effective in learning of what, which you require very less in learning what. Okay, I hope everyone has started giving. Alvia Sahu, the answer is for what? Thomas and Alvi, I don't know which answer you have started telling. Okay, Bhuvana has started with the answer. No, Bhuvana, here it is, Bhuvana, read the question very carefully. Okay, see, yes, verbal guidance is required in relationship, counseling. Okay, that is very important. So verbal guidance is least effective in the learning of what? It is nothing but, Vikrant, relationship is not an answer. In relationship, verbal guidance is majorly required. Okay, so the right answer here is skills. If you want to teach any skills, verbal guidance, training or giving an hands-on experience is very important rather than the verbal guidance. Skills, D is not the right answer. Here the right answer is, for 18, the right answer is skills, not D. In relationship, verbal guidance, just take an example of counseling. Okay, for counseling it will require skills workshop, but skills workshop, when we say, yes, Hasina has given the answer, when we say skills workshop, you need to make the people do it rather than giving them the instructions. The answer is B. Okay, just those who have made a silly mistakes, be careful in the marathon. In case if you get, I twist the questions, people just take as it is, so be careful. Okay, now question number 19, the second last question for the day. Why not attitude? Ma'am, why not attitude? Okay, Thomas, I'll come. Okay, I'll come to you. The most 19th question, everyone, you can start reading and give me the answer. The most appropriate purpose of learning is what? Personal judgment, modification of behavior, social and political awareness, preparing oneself for employment. We did just now we did this. I will explain. Bhumesh, I'll explain. Some students, those who have clear, I'll come to question number 18 once again. Okay, why not attitude and why not this? Just let me clear this, then I will come back to you. Okay, yes, very good. This answer should not go wrong. Okay, for question number Bhargavi, I came to 19 now. Okay, it will be skills, but there are some students who are having confusion. I'll go back to them. Okay, yes, modification of behavior, very good. So this is, as I said just now, I showed you as an objective. Very good, excellent. Okay, this was a very important question in 2019, so that's what I have taken. And the last question, everyone. Okay, students, those who are having doubt in 18 question, don't go. I'll take that question for the day. The students who keep on asking, now here also you will do a lot of mistake. Okay, but let me clear it. Don't go answering. Without answering this question and understanding the concept, don't leave. The students who keep on asking questions in the class should be encouraged to find answer independently, advised to meet the teacher after the class, encouraged to continue questioning, and advised not to disturb the class during the lecture. So what the answer is? Okay, here there are some books. If you have referred some books, you may get some wrong answers over here. Okay, Vaishnavi, I think you have some books. Yeah, I think you people have there are almost all wrong answers. Okay, hardly few answers are correct. Now let me see. If you are referring some books, I'll give you the answer also and I'll explain you. See, question number 20, everyone, just have an attention towards the question number 20. In question number 20, all those students who have given me the answer as encouraged to continue questioning, many of the books have given this answer. It is wrong. Why? Because in teaching, there is a concept called as active learner characteristics. No, there is a concept called as active learner. Okay, so when we talk about active learner, it is basically the student who keep on asking the question in the class should be encouraged to find answer independently, and this is one of the act of active learner, and that's the reason option number A is correct and not anything else. Yeah, Nalini, you can continue with your paper 2 class. Okay, So that's the reason it is, option number A and not option number C. So don't get confused. I will just clear the ink. So it is correct answer is option number A. Okay. So this is the right answer. Please do not get confused. Venkatesh, if you have read it somewhere in many of the books, this is given as a right answer, but this is not the right answer. Answer A, Bhumesh, I'll come. Yes, I'll come to that. Answer A is the right answer. Is it clear? Okay. Yes. Yes, I didn't take, Neelam, I didn't take any publication, due respect to all the publications, but the answer is A. Is it clear? Okay. So yes, Bhumesh and others don't, I'll just make a small announcement. I'll come back to you people. Don't leave because I'm coming to question number 18. Just this is a small announcement that is on the behalf of our Global Online University. We have a complete course for paper 1 which will be concept wise as well as MCQ wise, where you can avail the facility by downloading Global Online University application. We do have a WhatsApp group also. The number is reflecting on the screen. The fees is also reflecting on the screen. In this, the facility is that we have full test, that is 60 full syllabus test. We have full syllabus notes, and here the plus point is video lectures, like some students who want to get concepts clear. So every topic, every unit wise we have concepts, and then we go for the MCQs. Okay. So yes, now those who have doubt in question number 18, as I said, just wait for some time. I'll come back to you. Now see, what exactly it is over here. Verbal guidance is least effective. See the question. It is least required. Or sorry, not required also, effective. They have not said that, it is not required at all. They are saying that it will be least effective in what? Whether it is aptitude, whether it is attitude, or whether it is relationship. Now when you are saying relationship, it is basically what? You require counseling, so you require it more. When you are saying attitude, see, when we talk about attitude, verbal guidance is required. Okay, but it is, it is not least, it is required more. It is in fact, if you want someone to change their attitude or you want them to change their behavior, you have to, really keep on talking to them, keep on brainwashing them regarding with respect to their attitude. So what is the topic or what is the activity where it will be least required? It will be only skills. If you are teaching any skills, okay, if I want to teach a board skills, so I need to make this person to write on the board, and to write I don't have to tell again and again. No, I'll just tell limited sentences, not like I will not keep on speaking. So that is which is very important. Okay. So hope it is very clear. Neelam, what is the objective of Swayam? Okay, Neelam, the objective of Swayam basically is the students who are not touched the digital, means the students who have untouched with the digital revolution. Okay, for them, in order to make them accessible digitally, the objective of Swayam is, basically to make the students digitally comfortable. That is one of the objective which I said that in short I can give you. Okay. Which topic next day? Pranab, you know very well that I take random questions, but tomorrow I will be taking clearing Swayam Prabha. I will be taking memory, this one, levels of teaching, and most probably if we get time, then characteristics, academic, social, emotional and intelligent, cognitive characteristics I'll be doing. Okay. Yes, that's all for the day. Thank you everyone. I hope those who have having doubt what questions I saw, I could how many questions, Poonam? There are 5 questions from this topic. Okay, in 2020 also 5 questions were seen from this teaching aptitude. So the same questions you will get. Okay, tomorrow class, yes, tomorrow class again teaching aptitude. Now we'll be going, teaching aptitude will complete for some time, and then we'll go for a marathon of teaching aptitude. Okay, yes, so thank you everyone. Have a great learning, keep on learning very well, and have a safe night. See you tomorrow at the same timing, sharp at 9 p.m. okay, and with the unit called as teaching aptitude. So that's all for the day. We will definitely meet for the next class. Mansi, Mansi, I will see to it because I didn't set the question paper, no, so I'll just see to it, okay? And if not, I'll just let you know. But then now you have got an updated topic concept, no? So keep that in mind, okay, Mansi? Hope it is very clear with you. Yeah, thank you, Balaji. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. 10 questions from Teaching Aptitude. Omar, no 10 question, no 5 questions for 10 marks. Each question is for 2 marks, okay? So that's all for the day. See you tomorrow in the same time.